That carrot was really good.
Now we're recording.
It's like the end of our first week. I've just been having a blast.
I had a good time just having a lot of fun with the class and exploring and hearing Tom kind of discuss and relate different exercises back to acting.
Tom Schultz is like a real actor, you know, like I've seen him in a play.
Tom is the acting teacher, and Tom's great.
He's just really straight with us, and he tells us how it's going to be and how it isn't, and he actually acts like he cares about us, which I know is not the way it is in most BFA programs, where, you know, you're all disposable.
Today was acting class with Tom Schultz, so we did a few basic exercises, passed the clap.
Played like a game, like a clap game, working on our impulses and whatnot.
I think I almost knocked Karina out. Well, not, if she didn't have her hands up, she would have been out cold. We were doing the pass the clap kind of game. We were doing two at once, and I saw the other one coming, and I got really excited, so I'm like, I had to pass the other one. I'm like, here you go! And I had my breath held the whole time.
We did some really trust and confidence exercises. We have to work on that for sure, but it'll work out too.
I'm feeling more comfortable after the exercises that we've done. I don't feel like I'm being judged by my fellow students. Yeah.
We just stood and looked at each other. We stood in front of everyone and looked.
We all sat like an audience, and then we went up one at a time and played with an invisible ball, which is fun to play.
That's gonna be a tough class, because that's when you know, all the voices in the back of your head start to. That sucked. What are you doing? Don't do it that way. We had to throw a ball around, and I've never felt, you know, so shitty about my miming skills as I did that moment. So you just have to learn just to stick with it, you know, and just be like, yes, it's your first day. You're not gonna know everything, right?
It was also it was really awesome to see when people were connected to what they were doing instead of connected to the audience, because like that's my favorite part of theater, when actors are so in it that it's like they could have their back turned to me, I don't care, it's like as long as they can see the ball, that's what I like.
Sometimes the most interesting thing to see is an actor's focus. Even if the ball isn't there, he's just staring at it. The amount of focus and concentration that they have on that ball to make it seem real is engaging enough. I know during my little thing with the ball, I lost sight of where the ball was, and I was like, oh, the ball disappeared. Let's just make it reappear from thin air. But after that, I was just like, yeah, that wasn't good. Like my mind wasn't there.
And Tom said something that I found profound. He said, your personality shows way more efficiently when you're not trying to show your personality, and I think that's true for life as well as in acting.
And then we played with a ball, an imaginary ball, and just like played with it, and then what did we do next? What help me out, what did we do next after the ball? There were more balls. And then we were cars, and we like
Guide each other around by tapping.
we controlled each other's movement through the room because we were being blind. See, this is Maddie is a car. Move across. Forward, backwards, forward, and back. And we controlled each other's movement with the other person being blind, and we did some walking around with our eyes closed and just building our awareness of space and filling it, and of other people, even though we can't see them.
I guided Pippa and managed not to bump into anybody, which was good.
The one thing that I took out of Tom's class today, breathe.
I need to start being more self-aware, definitely, because I feel like over the summertime I kind of lost sight of what I want from this program, like why I'm here, and even just doing simple things like being aware of where my body alignment, and being aware of my breath, and being aware of my focus, like just those little things, kind of, I feel like I need to reconnect to those things. Like I need to start being in touch with like just myself, and I think from once I know more about where I am at, then the rest will come.
Being more acutely aware of my senses and my sensory experiences, because that's really all that we have as human beings. And to get really, instead of staying in here in your head and thinking about a million things at once, just actually being open enough to take things in and to process it and to give back in some way.
I took away from that class, stop trying too hard.
Don't work so hard.
And I do try too hard to the point where it just looks like I'm having some sort of internal seizure because I'm just like unsure of what to do.
Allow the audience to connect with you. You just have to believe in yourself and what you're doing. You had to believe the ball before anyone else believed you.
So I think I just have to let all that go, just put it away and just be. So that's what I'm gonna try to do.
And then just breathe. Just breathe and don't let the anticipation get a hold of you, because that clap is coming and it's coming fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still processing that class, so I might have more to say later.
Oh man, what was it that I said? I should have wrote it down. Should I have? Probably should have. Oh, I said, what did I say? Holy crap. I don't even remember, dude. It had something to do with not expecting, not having in your head the end scene, like work. I said it in just a sentence though, and it just made sense. Not to go in with the intention that the scene's gonna end. Something along those lines. Yeah, what I took from one of Tom's classes was not to go into a scene, not to enter into a scene knowing what the outcome will be. Rather entering it with intention, without expectation. Huh? Is that maybe what it is?